Hello everybody, my name is Lucian Bumb and I will introduce you today to Blazor for Kids. So for this I will create a new project using Blazor for Kids solution template. Blazor for Kids is coming as a solution with two projects. One project, the domain project, is meant for backend, and the web project is meant for frontend. The template is quite simple. There are few folders, but only to give you a faster start on creating web applications. For the beginning, I will focus on the web project, but first of all, let's set the starting project. And then let's run the application to ensure that at least when we start, we have no bugs. And we will see what happens afterwards. So the application is running. We can see the welcome view from Blazor for Kids. So I will stop the application and I will go to the features, home layout. Here is the home page and the welcome view, which I just told you about. This layout, it's a class, home layout, and implements an interface. And this interface is coming with three methods. One method is for you to define the components from the layout. The second method is to create pages, and the third one is to create components which are meant for the pages from home layout. Every layout in Blazor for Kids is or you can create components inside this layout or share components from other layouts, but pages are only for this specific layout. Okay, so we saw that we have a home page which display a welcome view. Let's create another two pages. And in order to create a page in Blazor for Kids, you just need to provide a name. Okay, so I have one page, and then I will create a second page. I will save, and let me start the application. And let's put side by side the browser with Visual Studio. Okay, now I have two pages more. Technically, I can navigate from one page to another. Home, about. So the layout is home and the page is about. And now I'm on about page. If I go to contact, now I'm on the contact page, but not this is the way how you want to navigate in your application. Let's create a header and add some menu items to it. Builder, create header, and inside the header I will add in the left side of the header a logo, and there is a component application logo which you already have in the template, and you can change it how you like. So now I save, and here it is. We have a header, and we have a logo, and we have a name for the application. I will show you how you can change everything. Let's add a menu. So header, create menu, and now we can add menu items for each page. Menu, add menu item, home page. The order matters because in the order you add the menu items, in that order you will see them in the menu. So you see, I saved, and now home page is already there. Menu, add menu item, about page, save, and is there. Add menu item, and I have contact page. Save. So in this moment we have 3 pages in our application, and we can go from one page to another. Perfect. Now clearly you will not let home page, about page, so this page suffix to the text of the link, it's not what you want. So let's change, for example, contact page. And now we will also look a little bit in the settings of a page. The page has 3 sections. First section is the link. Consider the link of a page like a handler. In the moment you can so for example, in this moment the about page is not visible. All what I see is the handler. Only when I click the handler I see the page, and the page itself has 2 sections. Has a top bar, menu bar, and the main content. So now let's change the link for contact page. Page dot page link text. In this moment we see on the screen contact page, so I want just contact, and save. And now we have only contact. Now page dot page link again, and let's add an icon. Icons. Inside the template you have already a library which provides you with all SVG icons from Bootstrap. Okay, let's save. We see already the icon. And something else what I like to have on any link, it's a description as a tool tip. This is the place where you can send me emails. Okay. Of course, in real application I will not put such a description, but now just for you to see that we already have a tooltip on the link. This is good. Now let's look to the second part, which is to change something in this title bar. So contact page, you see in the title bar we have a back button, the icon, the text what we define for the link, and description what we define for the link is also a subtitle of the page. So in the title bar I should be able to put another title and another subtitle if I want. So this is what we will do. But I will move away to trick the hot reload. Page dot page title bar title, and the new title is contact form, for example, and page dot page title bar subtitle is please send short emails. Okay, save, and now we go to contact page and we see the new details for the page. Now there are some other settings. I will let you to play with BlazorForKids in order to discover all the settings. 3 is the content of the page, and for the content we have page content, and now we can content. Now we can do something on this page. So first let's add a component, content display component. We don't have yet a component built in, so for at least not for this page, and I will use a placeholder for the moment. Placeholder and save. And now you can see that this placeholder did fill the entire available space on the page. But if I want, I can copy and add a second one, save, and you see the space, it's now split it between two components. So if I just want a page with let's say two separate components, then the job is done. Now I just need to create the components and replace the placeholder with the real components. But if I want to do something more, for example, let me add another 2 pages, save. Now I have another 2 components. Now I have 4 components on the page, and I want to arrange a little bit the components. For example, on the first row I want to have 3 components and the 4th component to fill the bottom row. For this I can do content rows, and I can define rows 2, then content columns 3, and if I save, now I have 3 components in the top row and 1 on the bottom row, but this component didn't fill the entire available space. So I can go here and say you take 1 row and 3 columns and save, and now I have a nice layout for a page. But I can do something more. For example, in some situation you don't want the rows to be same size, so I will just increase here to 5 and here to 4, and in this moment I have 5 rows. The first 3 components will fill the first row, and the 4th component is now on 4 rows and 3 columns. And I think you already have an idea what you can do with this kind of grid layout. Okay, so I think we already have a good idea what means to build a front end with BlazorForKids, and now we will go for the back end to see how to create the database.